Check that out. Let's get Mama 2 cubs. 3 cubs. Wow. Oh, she's looking. Watch this. Hey! Yeah. Mama heard that. Hey! Ooh, she's looking this way. Oh, I think she sees me in the window. Yeah, they're out of here. Kind of cool. I saw them just running across the old softball field. There's some bear. Way up there, there was some bear poop up by the garage. And yeah, I've never actually seen one out here, but there's 4. So kind of neat. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video where we have a pretty interesting track update. We have a really good timing system assembled. So it is fall up in northern Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's 6:30 p.m. and it's pretty much dark out. Over the last couple of weeks, we lose light very, very quick going into the fall season. But what I wanted to do is give you guys another update on the track. The next few clips in this segment were filmed with my cell phone. The last many times I went out to the track, I didn't even bring my large camera. I've got a Canon 80D that I film with a lot. And setting this up and taking the time to film and everything in the 3 hours I have after work is actually enough of a cause for delay that it seemed to be more efficient that I just use my cell phone. The phone seems to work fine until I zoom in, then it gets really wobbly, so sorry about that. Lesson learned. Some of the clips in the next couple of videos I filmed on my phone because it's just what I had on me at the time. But I do want to go over the timing equipment with you and kind of show you how it works. So that's going to be what this is about. This is a Farmtek system. It's used all over the place. A lot of SCCA places use it and amateur racing leagues or tracks like myself. It comes with the control board here. And basically what it does is it has a set of start and stop beams that as you break them, it'll start and stop the timer. It's super accurate. They made this initially for racing, barrel racing horses and things like that. So if you look, you'll see cattle number right here on the controller. So it's kind of funny. It wasn't designed for vehicles, but it works excellent for vehicles. It's highly accurate. It's been dead reliable for me, save us figuring out how long the batteries last on the wireless units. So we'll hop right into today's video. This I purchased for the track myself, and this is our LED timing board that was donated so graciously by the Penny Hope family from, I believe they're from Lake Nebagaman in Wisconsin, but again, in the region of Superior, Wisconsin, they're locals. Eric was actually the first dude out at the track. In one of the first videos I uploaded in a white Chevelle, he just popped out when we were working. He was hyped up on it, and he did a big burnout and everything. It's the one that caught on fire, so I've got a pretty fond memory of Eric coming out to the track. So it really is the point of today's video. We're gonna get right into it, and I know I'm rambling already, but my goal for this year was to actually open the track and have a publicly available autocross event where you can come and spectate in it. And to do this properly, you do need a process, staffing, a rule book, emergency weather plan, severe weather plan, emergency action plan, security and safety plan. You do need motorsports insurance as a property owner, and of course all the permitting through the town. So we have all that lined up, and I've already paid the premium into next year, which will afford us 6 public autocross events. And of course, we can do more, but I've already paid for 6. So we have 6 that we'll be able to attend. The first one is coming up on October 16th, which is a couple days ago now. So we already got that behind us. I've been more so focused on the track than to uploading to YouTube because I'm sharing the experience of owning the track on YouTube. I'm not doing it because of YouTube. So our first event's already behind us. We already did it, but I'll be better about sharing future events and making sure you guys are in the loop on it. But we'll go over the event in the next video, how it went and everything, but it went awesome. We learned a ton, but we've done a couple of private test days out there autocrossing with our core group of people and the timing equipment, and we kind of got a decent system down. So So we have saved a racetrack. This is pretty much a fresh start for it. We're going to be able to autocross out there specifically. No drifting at this time, but we're going to work into that too. So that being said, in this video we will not like open per se, but I'm going to show you how the timing stuff works. We're going to torture test it, see how far away it actually works and everything. I believe it's only supposed to work within maybe a couple 100 feet, but as you see in the video, as we get into the control tower that we moved and would be operating out of, it works way farther. It's 1,000+ feet. It's really amazing how far those little wireless units work for the bandwidth they're on. And the LED board looks amazing. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. All right, so we got a countertop up in our timing building, and this is kind of how it's going to work. This is a Farmtek timer, and check this out. Where the side-by-side is now is about the start line, and the finish line is about over there. Now we did some testing, and the eyes work all the way at the end of the road, but what we did was actually put it all the way down by the garage. Sorry, I'm on my phone right now, I didn't bring a camera, so we're gonna find out if they work all the way down there on weaker batteries. And what that's gonna do is tell us, like, this coming weekend, when we go to test on full batteries up close, we should have zero problem throughout the day. So we'll see, he'll be hitting it right about any second. He should be going through it. Wow. We've got a good start. That's really amazing. That's gotta be 1,000 feet. Good stop. You wanna do a few more? We'll make sure it runs. It went perfect. You want to do just a few laps around it, make sure it goes, 4 or 5 times, then we're good. So again, the head lawn mowing person's is all the way down there right now, so listen to this. You hear it beep. Nope, missed that one. Alright. So I think we missed one, and it was right by my body, so that might not have worked. We'll put it more by the window again where it was. I had it back here against myself, and that'll absorb some of the RF. But anyways. Alright, so the second one didn't go, but I had the timer against my body, so I put it back up by the window where it was. I was going for worst case scenario. We'll see if it goes this time.
Go again with your traffic.
Anyways, this is nothing against the system. It is not at all supposed to work that far. It's good for a couple 100 feet, and we're a good 1,000 feet out. So you got to keep that in mind. We're really just testing where it fails. And like I said, we're going to start right up here and end right over there. So we're well beyond twice as far away.
I'm going to make the jump into light speed here.
Alright, light speed engage. Real quick view, these are DSC communications. No, still missed the start. I think the start one's in a bad spot. It's not making it through the trees as it would be, so I can, let me put it up in the window where it's out of the building, and I'll see if it works. Alright, ready for a start. See, this radio stuff is so sensitive that even being in the way of the window frame and having those trees in the way could be making the difference at this distance, especially if it looks like a UHF. There you go. Now it started, so that's the limit of it. It's really not going to work good out there unless we have line of sight, 100% of the way. The start one's obstructed by the tree line that comes in by the trucks. And there we go. We got our stop, 12 seconds. Yep, that works. We're right at the limit of it where we really need line of sight. So I think we're done testing. It's going to work absolutely perfect on Sunday.
That's what we're seeing.
So anyways, that's the timing system. I'll show you the start and stop gates. We're going to have the LED scoreboard right out here on the fence line so people can see it as they exit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for testing this for the next weekend. Once we get some fresh batteries and everything, We're going to swap them each session, and then yeah, we should be good to go and have a really good timing setup. It's kind of budget even. Alright, so sorry if there's some wind noise, but this is basically where we were doing our testing. There's a set of beams right here. They're together right now, and they actually work pretty much like a garage door beam would. So if you interrupt the view between the two, it will show, I guess, as an open on this set of gates, or the other one. There's a start set, and this is the stop set. You can see this is I2. And what it does is when you hit the start timer, it starts the clock. When you hit the stop timer, it stops the clock. You can have up to 7 vehicles on course at any time. Now they're good for a couple hundred feet, and we were all the way up there in the top of the building. So we're like 3 times as far away as they're really supposed to work. So ultimately, I'm really psyched with how well they worked. We're never gonna use them out here. We're gonna be using them way, 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 way up there. So this is perfect. We were basically testing for this weekend, so we shouldn't have any problem operating up there, and probably even with the windows shut, which is good because it's supposed to be cold out. This is kind of the last nice day. Again, sorry for a little bit of wind noise. I don't have a camera with me. I've got a little bit more work to do tonight before the sun goes down. This time of year up north, it goes down at like 7 o'clock, and I've got about an hour left. So I got to go pound some stakes, put up some caution tape, and start wiring that building for our computer and monitor and the timing stuff. So I'll catch up with you guys in the next segment. So this is awesome. We have a scoreboard with the wireless interface. Thank you so much to the Penny family in Superior, Wisconsin for actually donating this to the track. It's super awesome. This is going to give us an excellent way for people spectating and driving in these autocross events to actually see their times, whereas instead they'll have to go to look at our board, or usually they've been stopping one of us while we're doing it and asking what the time is. So the scoreboard is hugely important, and I'm going to put it in a place where it's going to be visible for everybody. So I've got a pair of these. I bought this kit with just this is the Polaris timing system. So I've got the base unit, and I have starting gates and stop gates. I've kind of mocked them up. So basically what happens is this. This will be in our central location, and these 2 beams are what are going to start the timer. So I'll walk through them. It's timing like that, okay. See up on the little table there was a white box, the corresponding one there. They're basically like garage door beams, you could say. Stop, 11,902. So, there, walk through it again, starts another time. That's basically how it works. So, manually stop it, I'll clear it. And what I have to do is this. Okay. So I'm going to apply power to the scoreboard. Oh, behold. Okay, so I think I did it right this time, and if I just manually start and stop this, there we go. That is slick. So that is exactly how it's going to work in person. This is a really killer way to actually get this system up and running, and it's going to add a lot to the track. So thank you so much to the Penny family once again. Little beams mocked up here. So at Oktobercross this Sunday, we are going to have a scoreboard now. Thank you to the Penny family. So thanks, guys. They donated this to the track, and it's actually kind of an expensive thing. So big thanks to them. We're going to have this kind of by where you guys exit on Sunday. So you'll be able to see your time. Then we'll have them documented throughout the day in the timing tower on the first floor on a TV that you can see. And yeah, anyways. That's how it's going to work. So spectators and drivers will get to see the timing stuff live on Sunday. Pretty cool. All right, so we're out at the track, and we've officially mocked up the system. The start beams are here, and the end beams are here, just for testing purposes. The control module is actually up in the timing tower here. So I got the windows shut. I'm mimicking a, let's say, worst case scenario for radio, okay? Sitting up on the countertop in there, I'll kind of show you what that looks like. And we've got the timer here. So I will set you up on a tripod, and you'll kind of see how this is going to work. Alright, so you get the idea. The start beams are right up here. These stop ones are right over here. What I'm going to do is focus on those. And then you can actually see the timer running. So this will give you a good idea of how it's going to work. Well, I guess you kind of miss it. Sorry, it's far enough away where I have to zoom in on it. So you're gonna have to assume that this is working like it should. So I'm gonna go for a ride. Alright, so of course the starting area is going to be over there, and the finish line is actually going to be right where it is marked out there. So that's all accurate. We just don't have cones set up right now. I'm not going to set them up for a couple more days. That is a ton of work. So the main point of today's video is to show you that over the last year and a half, basically, we'd gone from a completely abandoned Jumanji-like wasteland, and we pretty much have a functioning racetrack now. That being said, I've got a ton to learn and there's a lot of stuff to do yet, but in function, we did it. So it's pretty amazing, you know, over the last year, a little bit of hard work and support from your friends and family and community can really do for where you live. So I'm really happy to announce that we are going to open this Sunday. It's our grand opening, so to say. It feels like we can never quite get enough done to have it 100,000% ready. We do have some constraints to work within as far as spectating area because we only have so many barriers. So we have to be very conscious of how everything runs that day. But we have the town behind us. We're insured to run and host motorsports events of the autocross variety. So that's what we're leaning into at the end of this year in October of 2022. And we have 5 more events we can host next year. And of course we can do more than that if we pay more into the premium. But anyways, that's pretty much it. It's kind of a sweet moment out here, I guess. So it's pretty much come full circle from where I bought it to where it is today, and it's pretty crazy to actually look back at how different it really is. Some of the guys and gals that have been here since day one will know that it is absolutely nothing like it was when I first showed it on video. And of course, it is a small track. It's an old go-karting track, but the way that we've repurposed it, it's actually going to work really well for autocrossing. It's hard to tell on camera from here because I'm zoomed out, but to the naked eye, it's clearly a 28.832. They're going to be more on the 45-second range, but it's with cones set up. You'll do 2 laps and exit. When you exit is where you'll actually see your time. So pretty sweet. Anyways, that's about all I got for today's video. This is a quicker one. It's cold out. It's supposed to actually snow a little bit in the next couple of days. So that's kind of crazy to think that a day or so later, we're going to be racing cars out here if the weather holds out like it's supposed to the next day. But I just wanted to share with you guys that we did it. We are going to open. Well, that was a quick, that was the long and short of working on the timing system and essentially how it works. There'll be a little bit more footage of it in the next video as it was operating throughout the day. But during the day, I was more focused on actually managing things and putting out fires as they came up. So I didn't really film a lot during the day. I got some footage, but I'll have to beg, borrow, and steal. You saw a quick little view of how the course is going to get set up. This is my buddy Carl in a Ford Focus RS, and he ran really good that day. It seems like an average time on the track course that we have set up right now is about 45 seconds, and if you're really fast, you'll knock on 39. So that'll give you any sort of a gauge for the speeds out there. It's a quick course. It's a pretty quick course. It's mostly second gear, but you get to roll a couple gears in it. And until you can do some more paving, it kind of is going to be what it is. We're spatially limited. That's about all I got for today's video. I would super appreciate you guys checking out the Black River Motorsports Park Facebook page. And if you wanted to, check out brmpwi.com. There's our website. As always, there is a merchandise link in the description. You pick up a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a couple stickers, or a koozie, or a growler mug, whatever the case. Everything you guys pick up honestly helps because it takes every dollar that comes in to keep pushing forward, and there is more infrastructure we need out there, but that's looking into the future. So if you guys would help out by picking up a t-shirt or sharing today's video, it's a way that you can see that opening a racetrack is possible if you got enough willpower, a little bit of money, and enough good friends and family and sponsors to help open it. We'll go over all that in the next video. We do have a bunch of great local sponsors that are on board. So thank you to all of them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.